Yahya Jammeh is under an enormous amount of international pressure. Both the US and the UN support Senegal's military intervention. Senegalese and Nigerian troops preparing to intervene in this crisis. How is this going to play out in your view?
Well, right now, one of the problems is what to do with Yahya Jammeh. There's been some talk about trying to offer him exile in Nigeria, but he's perfectly aware from the experience of Liberia's former president that that kind of exile isn't very safe. So the first problem is what to do with Jammeh. Does he remain in the country, in which case he probably will face trial? That's exactly what he attempted to do to the previous leaders, or does he leave the country, in which case where and with what kind of guarantees for his safety? One thing is certain, it's over for him.
How much support does he have in the country among lawmakers who recently extended his rule and among the military?
Well, the support of the parliament, and they did vote 2/3 in his favor, is a little bit deceptive because the last series of elections have been increasingly fraudulent. Opposition leaders, for example, Hussein Adarbo, were actually thrown in jail, and there's been selective use of violence. From all appearances, Jammeh's support has been dwindling, and the disgruntlement of the population led to an electoral victory for the opposition. I think he was surprised by that, but the fact of the matter is, after 23 years, it's time for a change.
Well, quite. And this is a situation that we've seen time and again in Africa, a veteran leader simply refusing to hand over power after an election. Might the swift intervention by regional leaders and by the ECOWAS group this time deter other leaders from doing the same thing?
Well, it would be nice to think so. It certainly is good seeing ECOWAS do something. But here, what it appears is that they're able to do something when the leader has no international support. And this is a man, Yahya Jammeh, who just didn't have any international friends. He supported female genital mutilation. He supported the oppression of homosexuals. He declared the country an Islamic republic, withdrew it from the Commonwealth. One by one, he sort of lost any support. In that kind of situation, it's possible to intervene. But if you look, say, at Equatorial Guinea nearby, nobody lifts a finger to help the people there because the regime enjoys international support in Equatorial Guinea.